hearty feast.
It's
I'll
live,
let you
I
eat
think.
chugs. I'm glad I don't have to
Thank
use my
you.
cauldrons.
I expect to be well compensated for this.
Oh yeah, it's expensive as shit. I didn't get paid at all last season, just so you know.
Yeah. Here's
Okay.
click over here. Got that shit.
I refuse. Okay.
Alright,
Do you have
doesn't look like
anything?
anyone needs to summon.
Do you have anything you want to say before we get started, Sam?
Yes, give me just a second. Alright, so welcome back to Ass Rating, Season 2 of We're Within. So, pretty much rules haven't changed. We all know we work together as a team, we get further in the raid. One of the things that I do try to keep everybody honest, is the one piece of gear per boss rule. If you do end up getting two, please offer one of the items over to the next person on the list, or just ask in chat who wants it, and we can do another roll off. I do pay attention to that. I do watch it. I will whisper if I don't see an exchange happen or anything like that. So I am watching. Outside of that, be respectful of everybody and have fun. That's really what we're here for. As for mats for feasts and cauldrons, as you heard, it is quite expensive. So whatever donations you can provide, throw them in the guild bank, whether it's gold to help with purchasing or the mats themselves if you do a lot of farming. It would be very helpful, and we'll be able to continue providing these resources for you guys. And that reminds me, I will essentially increase our
Guild
repair
repairs.
guild repairs. Thank you. Guild repairs for raid times only, so you should have enough to cover repairs each day.
Okay.
Outside of that, I think that's all I had for you guys.
Okay. That was Div, your guild leader. Hi, I'm Krieg. I'm playing Gut Basher this season. I am going to be your raid leader, as in the 4 seasons prior. So, first things first. This boss is called Vexian the Gear Grinders. This is a 2-phase, largely AoE fight. We will Bloodlust in phase 2. Jan, you are appointed as Bloodlust guy, or Cerulean. I don't care which one of you two, but it's one of you two.
Okay.
Okay, so this fight is basically, like I said, it's a 2-phase fight, and it's sort of a gimmick fight. Pretty much what's happening is, if you look at the gear grinder has 4 stacks of protective plating. In order to remove protective plating, those go-kart mobs that we had earlier, they're going to be in the fight as well. We're going to tank the boss probably against one of these walls over here. And there are going to be go-karts. The go-karts are going to target random people, and they're going to drive into them. If they collide with a wall, they are stunned for a few seconds. Priority is to AoE down these go-karts as quickly as possible. Once they are down, DPS, jump in a go-kart, ram it into the boss. That removes stacks. That's the main mechanic of the phase, and the thing that we're going to be doing the most of. Beyond that, there's a tank hit, just does large physical damage, applies a debuff, and knocks us back. Krog and I will swap. It's no big deal on that one. It should be noted, healers, that the tank buster also causes a AoE dot to the raid, apparently. So just be ready for that. Occasionally, some random players will be marked with circle point-blank AoEs. These are going to be chase markers, so what that means is, as you move, you're going to have little puddles of fire that will drop behind you. Just move these away from the raid and from where we're going. They do have a secondary function, which I'll talk about in a second. Outside of the incendiary fires, there's also a cast called Spew Oil. This will target 2 players. It will be a large purple AoE. What you're going to want to do with that is, we're going to get ready for heroics, so what you're going to want to do with the big purples is place it basically like to the side of the boss, because on heroic, every time the boss does the tank hit, it'll drop
The
one of these puddles as
G99.
well. So we just kind of want to get them all stacked-ish near each other. The oil has a few interactions. One, if you're standing on it, you get ice physics. So you'll be all slippy and sliding, it'll be hard to move. 2, it's going to deal dot damage to you while you stand in it. And 3, if a biker hits it, they will be stunned in it, which is going to be problematic for... Thank you, Sean. Which will be problematic for getting to the go-karts to deal the mechanic to the boss. So just, in general, try to keep all the oil in roughly one-ish space. Try to keep it kind of near-ish to the boss, but not too close to it. In addition, the incendiary fires from the chase markers will also burn away oil. So if you get the chase markers and there's oil in inconvenient places, burn it away. There will also occasionally be swirlies that fire that you just have to get out of. That's phase 1. Once we have hit her with, I believe, 4 cars, she is going to go into phase 2. Phase 2 is a really simple burn phase. Basically what's going to happen once we go into phase 2, we're going to pop Bloodlust. She's going to be casting ability on herself, which is basically like a repair. And there will be mechanic ads that begin swarming in to try to repair the gear grinder. During this phase, the gear grinder will take double damage, so it's important to just DPS it down as quickly as possible. The mechanic ads will cast an ability called Field Repair, or Repair, not certain which one. Kick them, CC them, get rid of them, just cleave them down. They don't have a ton of health. Once the boss finishes its repair, we go back to phase 1, and we start over. Are there any questions?
How soon after the fight starts do you think we'll pop that burn? Like, does it make sense, the whole buddy thing, to just blow it up in one?
Nah, it's hard to say. The timers aren't very clear on this fight. I'm not certain how many go-karts spawn every rotation. So this first one, just kind of play it by ear. We'll figure out timings as we move on.
Okay.
We get a less during the burn phase.
That's during the burn phase in phase 2. That's correct. Anything else? Okay. Good. And after we kill this boss, we will be to the Cauldron of Carnage. Or-
I need to restart Discord, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Still waiting on me anyway.
Yep.
I did not realize I couldn't make changes unless I was on my the guild lead. So we're making some changes real quick.
Cool. Just casually giving yourself.
Pretty sure the
guild
warbit
lead.
mounts are just the mounts.
Just a little bit.
You're not in the mounts. Oh yeah, there. Type
There's
G.
G99.
G-99.
G dash. Where is it?
And load
Put
times
in
have been
breakneck.
slow, so I apologize.
Load times are a little long. It's because a lot of people.
It's
are
definitely the
indecent.
G99 breakneck.
No, I'm typing.
I don't know. Let's see if I look at the. I don't think it's a mount on there.
Should be
Oh, remove the mount.
updated and open for everybody.
Do you have the
so
mount on your bar?
If you don't have,
Remove
guild
it from
affairs,
the
just
bar.
Let me know when we.
And
do
it'll show
affairs.
up on your screen.
Jugs, Sam, are you ready?
Yep.
Yes.
No?
The young Chuggin.
He had to restart Discord.
I hope he just had to restart Discord, not his whole computer.
I think his whole computer is always.
Oh, also looks like there's a flask cauldron down.
What? First night?
Oh,
Delicious.
Didn't expect this level of generosity.
it's okay. Chugs made some and I made some, so that means we'll probably get to use mine tomorrow. Okay.
So don't forget, you can grab 2. Once you grab one, drink it. Grab second one.
It's just way better than my 1-star ones that I bought.
Because they were,
Yeah, seriously?
Like, 'cause
Mine were
they're
like copper,
nine-
bronze, or whatever.
Oh,
Everything's real expensive.
everything is crazy expensive. You back, Chugs?
It says he's playing Fortnite on Discord. Like, hold on, guys, I gotta restart.
Okay. He said he's ready, so all right, I'll take it. Mic isn't working. Okay, that's fine.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So Raid, just stack up behind the boss. You want to make sure, you know, going to localize where the go-kart's coming at.
Over here.
Here comes the carts.
What are you doing with the flames again?
You can just use them to clear the oil. And then get your cart, ram them into the boss. Next set of carts. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and lust. Make sure to be kicking and cleaving down the mechanic ads. Oh yeah, there's also a lot of raid wide that goes out during these. I totally forgot to mention that.
Autumn.
Those guys repair the
Yep.
gear grinder.
Yeah, basically it lowers the damage window. I know, right? Not incredibly obtuse. Okay, back to phase one. Stack up back behind the boss and continue. I'm sorry, Krog, I got a fucking weapon to the...
Winter.
Incoming go-karts.
Spring.
Throw the go-kart up front by the tanks. Okay. Alright, just DPS her down.
Alright.
Cool, I love how the ads don't despawn immediately.
You have to kill her. She came out.
Okay.
Nice boy. Oh, that's one nuisance out of the way. Good job, morons. While you were playing with that,
So,
my crew was
we're just gonna head up north to the Cauldron of Carnage. Oh, that's a lot of trap.
clear out the alleyways, cronies. can be salvaged. We'll put together something that'll blast the doors off that casino.
Summer.
I'll get it later.
Look at those precious crests.
It's fine. There's a fuck ton of trash.
I'm just gonna bring him into the next bag.
That's something you'll have to take.
Autumn.
Hey, kill that first boss first.
Yeah, you know,
Easy.
you just have to 2 more degrees of difficulty. It'll be fine. Really annoying arcades. While we're doing this, Sam, split the raid in half.
Does it matter?
Just make sure you have healers on both sides and tank on both sides, and then as even of a DPS split from ranged and melee as you can.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the Cauldron of Carnage, or as I'm going to call it, Godzilla versus King Kong, because it's all this is. So this is a one-phase, largely single-target boss fight. If any of you did the in Aberrus, the fire and shadow boss, this is very similar. Okay.
Alright. Real quick, Wes, do I have you in group 1 or 2 typically?
I am almost always odd. Frog is even. Okay, so we're going to lust on pull once we each go to our side with our assigned kaiju. The goal of this is to actually kill these bosses at roughly the same time. They do not share health, so we're going to need to be kind of even on our DPS, but we'll get to that later. So let's start with the Godzilla side, or Flarnando. So this boss, his biggest mechanic is there is a large bomb soak, basically just a big AoE meteor. Everyone on that side needs to get in it, soak it. After it explodes, there will be some fire waves that go out. Just move out of them. There's then also going to be a beam that selects a random player. This beam moves with you until it is fired. Move it away from the group, stand there, take your beam. No big deal. There's then going to be the tank hit, which is a lava stomp. He's got to hit the tank pretty hard. After he hits the tank, there's going to be more lava waves to dodge.
It's a buff.
That is it.
You have to be in the
for
zone,
Godzilla.
and it pops up. Yeah.
So King Kong. So his side is a little bit more complicated. So there's going to be a resource bar that everyone gets when you go onto his assigned side. The way that the bar works is every time you move, you're going to gain charge. If you completely fill your bar, you will take damage and get stunned for like 20 seconds or something. The goal of the Kong side is to move as little as possible. That being said, all of his mechanics require movement. So the first thing that's going to happen is there's an ability called Thunderous Salvo. This is basically another chase marker. It's going to mark every single person on the Kong side. You need to slowly kite it away and not run into each other. So these are just going to put down little AoE pie plates that follow you. Just make sure that you don't kill yourself or your friends with them, and also remember, do not move too much, or else you will charge up your bar too much and stun yourself, and then you will die. There's then an ability called Thunderous Bass, which is a tank hit. It's just high magic damage. It has no other mechanic to it. Everything else on the Kong side is actually a heroic mechanic. That's it. So, there we go. So, these bosses, we're going to just do their mechanics for a little bit. Once they reach like 100 energy, what they're going to do is they're going to run towards each other and they're going to clash. This will do a very high amount of raid-wide damage. It's probably not going to be too bad on normal, but on heroic it'll be higher. As soon as the clash finishes, we swap sides. So if you're on fire, if you're on Godzilla, you go to Kong. If you're on Kong, you go to Godzilla. That's the whole fight. Are there any questions?
Could you just mark the tanks and say if you're with this tank, stay with this tank?
Yeah, pretty much.
Was it groups 1 and 3 going red and 2 and 4 going green?
Yeah, that's probably the way it's going to be. Yeah. And then, after the clash, you just swap sides. During the clash, you guys will just meet up in the middle, and you can DPS both bosses while the clash is going on. So meet up in the middle, group up for healing, DPS down the bosses, then when they break, move them off to their respective sides. Okay? Everyone got that?
When was he ready?
It's on pole, but wait for them to get away from each other, because if they're too close to one another, they have invulnerability. So basically, just lust as long as they're apart. I don't know if when this fight activates, if they run together or not. I don't think they do. But it's after pole once they're positioned.
When's the lust?
After pole once they're positioned.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else? Or is everyone good?
Take Ventura.
I will take Godzilla. You can take King Kong.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Bomb on the fire side. Okay, it's by me. Just soak it.
Watch out.
Dodge the boogie. Yeah. Oh. Yeah,
Fire lift.
I got him.
Sort of like the cannons. If you sprint, you're gonna leave behind bigger pools, it looks like.
Okay, next bomb.
Can you double soak? I don't remember.
You can. Okay.
Winter.
Yes.
No, that's why I died.
No, the V?
Yeah?
Okay, they're gonna clash.
Nobody was
Go
in
in
it.
the middle.
Nobody was in it. Yeah, that's why I'm dead. Because, anyways. That's okay.
Yep, stay alive, do damage. And then odds, we're gonna go to Kong. Evens, you're gonna go to Godzilla. Remember, minimize your movement.
Not into.
I think it's honestly yeah, we don't need everybody to soak. If you have me, name it
minor medication cooldowns do not help with that beam.
That beam is a death beam.
Way better than the
Wow.
That's right, we are 50% better.
Flash. Go and meet up in the middle. At least this tank swap is super chill.
Yeah.
Switch sides again.
Yes.
Okay, boom.
Bombs.
Look at the beam.
Frontal left.
Get in the beam!
I'm in the beam.
See, look at how everybody survived.
Almost trapped yet.
Yeah,
You're
what's the
probably gonna want to like stack and move as a group or something.
Yeah.
Okay, another bomb incoming.
Godzilla is at 2%.
They do have to die at the same time. That's my understanding.
Around. Godzilla is dead. Everyone go.
Soak the bomb first.
Soak the bomb first. Oh no, it despawned. Okay, it's fine.
No, it exploded.
Okay, well, now we know.
Kill me,
It's
kill
don't
me.
respawn.
So yeah, this lightning thing is like don't move around.
Yeah, don't move almost at all. Okay.
And the loot is in Godzilla.
Yeah, so the beam, it targets you, and then after like 2 seconds of targeting you, you have to run out of it. I didn't. I was running around. I was like, oh, it's just on me. So I thought it was
Okay. It's alright, it's fine. This is why we do normal, so understand the basic mechanic. Alright, so
There's
now we
no
are going
way.
to go
It has
to
to be a
Rick
soak.
Reverb. So Rick Reverb is probably going to be the first difficulty step up of the raid. His mechanics are not difficult, but on normal, they're probably going to be pretty non-consequential. On heroic,
Were
it's
people
like
standing in it
figure
with you?
out or die territory.
You survived by yourself.
Yeah.
Did you move out of it?
We were.
Walk
I
past
had
the
the
flames.
beam at
Is
the
that
same
okay?
time that we had the bomb.
Okay.
So what happened was I stood
Drop
to
my
the
car.
side with the beam.
All the trash.
Apparently you can.
And you
Okay,
took the
mines will
beam?
just follow you.
There's no
Yeah,
way.
So the mines just follow you.
I don't know if anybody was in the beam. Maybe there wasn't. I just didn't see people in the beam. I don't know.
Oh no.
You're gonna die.
Is what you get.
Summer.
How the hell do you get to this boss?
Let me through the trash.
There is no loot.
Is it this way? We'll work on the route as we play this more.
Summer.
To analyze the logs tomorrow from all the raids.
Hopefully this leads to the boss. Okay, it
Might not be
does.
a good idea to ride for the car, right? It's gonna pull
Which
the
way did
van.
everybody go? Oh, to the right.
Yeah, that's the thing that I've been seeing on the Race to World First is there's a distinct difference between car guys and no car
Autumn.
guys.
You were correct though. I probably just have to be outside of the base.
Okay. there's the boss arena.
Right, so in that last boss battle, these groups feel okay?
Yeah, they feel mostly fine. We're only like 2% off in DPS.
I'm gonna save this group, so.
Yep, so let's just clear out. Can we just...
Yeah. Pull the room.
Get those away.
Ouch.
Those are the reverbs. Target that thing back there. Imagine once this trash dies, the boss is going to drop on our heads, so get ready to run towards the entrance. There we go. Okay. So this is Rick Reverb. This is a single target, a pure single target fight on normal. There's two phases, kinda, and we lust on pull. So the big mechanic of this boss is the amplifiers. So what he's gonna do is every amplifier rotation, he's gonna call down one amplifier on his location and one on a random player's location. Stay near-ish to the boss, but not like super close. Like max melee and maybe a little bit of distance on the ranged. The big thing that happens is when the amplifiers come up, they will begin charging energy. You can see this, there's a little AoE radius around them, and there is like a thing, an interactable, so you can like right-click on the amplifier. Right-clicking on the amplifier causes you to drain its power. You never want any amplifier to hit 100% charge. So basically, the whole gimmick of this fight is going to be amplifier management. There's going to be 2 every time he casts an amplifier. So there's going to, I think at max, there's like 10 amplifiers or something up. There's quite a few. What you're going to do, you're going to click on it, drain the energy out of it. Draining the energy out of it, you'll take damage and a dot while it's happening. So if you see someone draining, healers focus them a little bit more. The difference on Heroic when we get there is you basically get a debuff every time you drain. So everyone get accustomed to having to drain amplifiers. Don't let only 1 or 2 people do it because you're going to have to fucking learn. So then there's going to be another ability that he casts called Resonant Echoes. What this is basically all the amplifiers will start bursting these little discs, those little sound discs on the ground. Those deal damage when you touch them. There's just going to be a lot of them. He does this ability periodically. He's going to have an ability called Faulty Zap. It's going to target a random player. You're going to have a ground effect circle around you that's going to activate after a few seconds. Move away from the group, drop it off in a corner. It doesn't leave a ground effect or anything. Just don't put it in the middle of people. For tanks, this boss does frontal AoE swings, so if you're not a tank, don't be in front of him. And also, it should be noted that his frontal AoE ignores armor. So I don't know how much that's going to hurt some tanks, but it will hurt. Basically, we just need to taunt swap every time he does the Sonic Blast.
One of those situations where we need to stand at like a 90-degree or whatever.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a 90-degree situation, kind of like Rune Totem. And then lastly, he has an ability called Blaring Drop. Basically, he's going to run to one end of the room. He will become basically invulnerable. He takes 99% reduced damage, and different amplifiers will start glowing. The goal of this, run to the amplifier that is glowing. because he is going to pulse an answeric wave, and you are going to use the amplifier to hop over the wave. Do not worry, it does not have to be manually activated, it does it automatically. So just get to the glowing amplifier. Is there any questions?
You said less on pull?
This is a rust on pull, but as normal, wait for him to get situated.
So less 5 seconds on the pull time?
Yeah, pretty much. And pretty much Krog, anytime he spawns an amplifier, we need to move him away.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's the first amplifier. Oh, he takes a minute after he casts that to move. Okay. Okay, these are the ground effects. Just want to. He has a weird taunt.
Winter.
Watch the weight.
Okay, go to the glowing one. Next glowing one.
Spring.
So you dodge the full circles if you can.
Yeah, you don't want to take free damage. Okay, last one.
Might need to not spread out quite so far.
Yeah, definitely gonna need to keep him close. Okay, I believe that's going to be a wipe. Throw out a B-res on a healer. And,
Yeah, just die and I can come up.
okay, cool. Kill me, please, sir. Okay. Yep. So we just don't need to move him as much, I guess. Yeah. Otherwise. So he drops 1 where he is, and he drops 1 on another random player. So do not release. It's fine. At least we have a warlock in raid, so you don't have to walk. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and get a cabinet up for, I believe that was Cerulean. And somebody yeet down another feast, and we'll do that again.
No, we had a hearty feast.
Oh, we did.
Summer.
I keep forgetting those with it. Okay.
Was that a deliberate suicide?
Yeah. Otherwise, though, that was fine. Just need to move him a little bit less. I guess people can be a little bit closer to him for the random amplifiers that get put out on the group.
Those random amplifiers, do we just click them once or we keep on clicking them?
So you have to click them and it channels.
Got it. So you're just holding on to the click?
Yes, so it'll channel, but you'll notice that like when you click on it, there will be like a ring. You can stay anywhere within the ring.
Got it. Okay, cool.
If you have a blue circle around, don't get too close because it may start shooting shit.
Okay.
So click it, stay in the circle to do it, so it does its little thing.
Yeah,
Got
completely drains out. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
ranged healers, make sure you're helping with the draining the ranged things.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Okay, so we won't move him as far. Let's try like here, just so that he's out of the ring.
Autumn.
At least he scoots. Okay, so let's try to
Winter.
keep him a little bit tighter so he doesn't spread him out too far. Okay. Okay, get ready for the drop.
Spring.
Yeah, that was definitely much easier. Okay. I believe he'll keep one alive. Yeah, he'll keep one alive. If you're a melee DPS in front of a boss, don't be, please. Thanks.
My bad.
It's fine.
This was an announcement for your protection.
It's for you. It's for you, not for me. God, his tank buster is weird. Yeah.
Autumn.
Okay. Just set him down. Okay. Okay. Alright. That wasn't too bad.
I thought that blowhard would never shut up. You have my thanks, champions. You chumps really
Okay, so next will be Styx Bunk Junker. Who is all the way down at the bottom of the raid.
Thank God.
No, those are pins. Can we just
Oh
walk
my God, I
past
got
them,
boots
gentlemen?
from this guy.
No.
Nah.
Oh, that was
Never
my
mind,
boots
nice
win.
things.
I got boots.
Not really.
Boots, mother bitches! You know, I'm happy with my...
I hope you guys are ready to roll some big balls of garbage.
I don't have to be number one all the time. But if I can be consistently number two,
Right.
while other classes are number one, I'm alright with that.
You guys missed it. Balls was the joke word.
No, it was actually garbage that was the joke word. Interestingly enough. Okay. I don't know how hostile the traffic is.
Incoming from behind.
Okay.
Well, we are being run over.
Traffic indeed hostile. Okay.
Summer.
Classic.
No, this is retail.
I was in my car. How did they splat me like that?
I want their cars instead.
The amount of vehicular manslaughter thus far in this raid is very high.
Oh, I hope there's an achievement.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, I'm dead.
The bonus thing. That's good stuff. It's like we're just coming in. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's pretty funny.
Guess you really need to look both ways before you cross the street,
Yeah,
right?
gross.
Love how
Summer.
I kept targeting the cars driving past instead of the ads in front of my face. That's always fun.
Classic Blizzard tap targeting?
I guess.
Summer.
I'd be happy to have be able to raid 1 week at least at the house.
I am curious if the reason why there's so much
Yeah,
trash outside is
Did-
because once we go
did you DC
inside,
again?
there's not going to be as much. I hope.
Well, there are many benefits
This is
to making
the
money
goblin you're talking about.
for
They're
our
everywhere.
house.
That is true.
You get a room with good
I'm
internet
sure
connection and
We
product,
don't need to
you
pull
know,
those guys up.
priority internet service.
Okay. Alright, so this is
Does not-
Styx Bunk Junker. This is going to be a two-phase fight with a lust on pull. There will be ads present in this fight, but it's more like a light and gentle
Autumn.
cleave than like pure AoE. Okay, so his biggest and most important mechanic is called electromagnetic sorting. What's going to happen is maybe a few seconds into the fight, he's going to do this big channel. He's going to put a bunch of swirlies on the ground. Don't get hit by the swirlies. And 5 people are going to get chosen.
Can you give me your tinderbox?
One of the tanks, which is supposed to be the active tank, and 4 random players. What is going to occur?
In the
If
front.
you get chosen, you are going to have a ball of garbage. Your goal with your ball of garbage is to roll over all the other garbage.
Thank you.
It requires 4 small piles to get to half size, and then 3 big piles, which you can only pick up after you've picked up your 4 small piles, to get to maximum
I need
size. You will have a
glimmering
bar at the
shards,
bottom
you
of
kidding
your
me?
UI
You
that
have
shows
a-
you how
I
much
need
garbage you have
one
accumulated.
glimmering shard.
You
Oh,
If
yeah.
you are one of the 4 other players, you can pick up the small garbage, the big garbage, or the ads that spawn.
I can do it.
You should be picking up the ads as well.
I need one
Once your
glimmering
bar
shard.
is full, you will eject your ball of garbage into the boss.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
For the tank player, instead, we will pick up the garbage, get it full, and there will be a bomb. We will run it into the bomb. This is the most important mechanic. Get your garbage, roll it into the boss, or roll it into the bomb if you're a tank.
Wait,
When we
gleaming.
get
I might be able to do it.
the
Wait.
phase 2, there will be a
Gleaming,
second
maybe
bomb,
gleaming.
so one of the DPS players will have to roll to another bomb along with the tank. Now, that's the big mechanic.
One
That's like the
gleaming
major thing that
shard.
we're going to have to
Gleaming.
worry about. It
One.
should also be noted this boss has a lot of health.
doesn't matter.
Because fully powered garbage balls do an enormous amount of damage. So you need to make sure that your garbage ball hits the boss. It should be noted, if you run over any member of the raid with the garbage ball, they will be stunned and take some damage. So try not to hit the raid, but it's sort of inevitable that you're going to hit some people of the raid. So
I'm surprised they don't get eaten up into the ball of garbage.
that would be probably just griefing. For all I know, that's the mythic mechanic. Okay, so that's the first and the biggest mechanic. After that, there's an ability called Incinerator. Incinerator is going to be a small point-blank AoE placed on a number of players. It will cause a little fire puddle to spawn. It is Katamari Damacy, you're correct, Richard. Now, here is the part with Incinerator. If you
Huge upgrade.
touch any garbage, the garbage gets caught on fire and it becomes area denial and it does pulsing damage to the raid. So if you have Incinerator, which is the little fire circle, do not be near garbage. Just don't be near garbage. Other than that, there are some ads. If you pick up the ads with the garbage ball, they will get dropped when you smash them into the boss, and they will take double damage. So it's important to, smash the garbage ball with the ads into the boss, then just cleave down the ads. There's two ads. One is Junkyard Hyena. It will target random people.
This is Sticks Bump
It can be
Junkyard.
tanked, and it does a stacking healing debuff disease on heroic. Otherwise, it just bites people. Not a huge deal. The other one is a Scrap Master.
toy.
They do a cast called Scrap Rockets.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
You need to
I
kick the
can't
Scrap
hear that.
Rockets.
That's right.
After
There's only
a period of time,
1,
once his
2,
energy
3,
is
4,
fully
5
charged,
bosses.
he's going to go up in the air and fly around. He doesn't really take damage during this period of time. It's another 99% reduced damage phase. Then he's going to crash into the ground, do a bunch of swirlies, do some AoE damage, and what happens then is he gets a stacking buff. He does a little bit more damage. He does, his attacks are a little faster, but also it adds an additional it's what adds the additional big bomb that people need to take care of with their garbage balls. That is the whole fight. Is there any questions?
When's Lust?
Lust is on pole once he is situated.
There's gonna be a fight where you aren't gonna say that, right?
Yeah, it's later. Most of the fights are Lust on pole once situated. Any other questions? Any interest on the garbage ball and how you can do the garbage ball mechanic correctly or anything like that?
I figure I'll die a few times.
Very well then.
Oh, do we need to summon? I think we need to summon.
Oh, do we need to summon Cat? The dumb cat? Okay. We will get that.
That's not very nice.
Isn't that his name?
Hey, he picked that name himself. Come on. And there he is.
What's up, Cat? I know you can't talk right now, I understand.
Okay, do I need to re-explain the fight?
He can improvise, he'll figure it out.
Okay, alright. Just pray you don't... Okay, just pray you don't get a garbage ball then. You'll be fine.
Stuff like that.
I think you watched the video.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good then. All right, so we'll do another ready check.
Do we need to do food? We only have 6 minutes left.
We can kill this boss, and then we'll do food.
Approved.
We did, and then this new one, most everyone's here except Cash. And Cash has gone
He
offline.
went offline.
I think he crashed.
He is now back in Discord.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess he crashed out.
Cashed out.
I mean, it'd be appropriate for this raid, but I wasn't gonna make the joke.
That's his name.
You know what? It's fine. Let me know when you're back, Cash. And if you're back when you're ready.
Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna on Twitch. This raid sucks. We are literally walking for the last 5 bosses into the same type of arena.
What did I get? What am I?
To go fight a
Night
boss
elf. I don't want to be a
with
night elf.
slightly different
Female
mechanics.
time accepted.
This is so
Never.
dumb and so boring.
Like everything is.
Give me something new to look at.
I-
What the
Everything is
fuck is going?
5,000 of them.
No.
Yeah, this is like, where's like the old god,
Probably
or
in the-
like some other, where's the
Okay.
like alliance or
One more ready
horde
check?
that's stepping in or some
one
shit.
more
This
ready
is
check for the
weird
road.
to
At
me.
least Dino fight was, had a
Gorilla
swap
Dino and nothing.
They had a swap.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Okay. This is the incinerator. You just want to spread out. If there was garbage, you'd want to make sure you're not near garbage. You can taunt now, Crow. Oh, yeah, and I get him right back because you got garbage.
There's a lot of garbage.
Yep. So remember, tank gets the bomb, DPS get your garbage, and then launch into the boss. Okay. You see how you just ignited a bunch of garbage? You don't do that. Okay.
Does everyone need to be getting garbage?
If you are a ball, you get garbage. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
How big can you get
To the bar. You want to fill the bar.
Winter.
We've also burned so much garbage.
Or ads can also be added to your ball.
Oh, there we go.
Ow.
That was the bomb. Yeah, ads can also be added to your ball, so please pick up the ads. This is the intermission right here, and flying around.
Relax.
I think it's just me and Hawthorne.
You'll die, I can shadow meld.
Oh, that's rude, Hawthorne. That's so rude. Okay, I'm done.
After the Death Knight to die? Jeez.
Don't release.
Yeah.
Set shit on fire instantly.
Yeah, so you have to be really careful with the incinerates. The circle is quite small. So you just need to make sure you're not overlapping anyone else and you're not touching garbage. That is the most important thing you can do if you get the incinerate. Be very aware of it.
This fight is literally hot garbage.
Pretty good. I don't think there may not be a reason to taunt because it seems like he immediately does the garbage thing right after.
So it really depends on whether or not we want one of us to be a designated garbage man or not.
Oh, yeah, well, it's your call.
Like, I don't know, you've got it the last 2 times. You're already way ahead of me, so I'll just
Okay.
hold the boss.
Well, not the last 2 times. I died. Just kidding.
That's fair. I think someone heroed the bomb for you the first rotation.
Jim, so are we supposed to prioritize the ads?
So the ads should be cleaved down. The biggest thing is for the ads, they come out the same time people are rolling their garbage. If you are rolling garbage, you should grab ads. They add to your percentage, and since you're going to launch it into the boss anyway, it will give them double damage and put them right on the tank. So no, there's no reason to really focus them unless they're like running amok, which they shouldn't be once they're handled.
When
So you're trying to stack the ads on top of the boss and then AoE down from there?
Pretty much, yeah. So the way that it's going to work is if you run it over with the ball, when you launch the ball into the boss, it'll drop all your ads on the boss. And they get a debuff, so they take double damage. So ideally, we shouldn't have to be running around and grabbing ads. People with garbage pick up the ads, run them into the boss, then we just lightly cleave them down. That's how the fight is intended. Occasionally, like if you see a scrap dude casting a rocket or something, kick him. If you're a melee who's like doing stuff, bring him to me. That would be appreciated, but largely ads should be picked up by the ball. You have to start with the small trash first, regardless. I think you have to at least be the mid-size ball before you can get the large trash or the ads. Okay. Is there any other questions or needed clarifications on this encounter?
Are you clicking the trash to pick it up, or you just walk over it?
You just roll over it.
Roll over it. Okay.
Yeah. So you'll get essentially a ball of garbage thrown at you, and you'll see it under your feet.
Okay. Got it.
And you'll be the one that is
Did
collecting
you
the
cover
garbage.
how not to light the trash all on fire?
Okay.
Yes.
So you're picked to do garbage. You're not. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you will be randomly selected to do garbage. It's not something that you have to do. It's just when the boss does that like lightning channel, he's gonna take a tank and 4 DPS to do garbage.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
Looks like it mainly picks range if you look at the DPS.
Yeah, it does seem to prefer range. I noticed that as well. As for how to not ignite garbage on fire, when you get the little fire circle, just don't touch any garbage with it. And don't touch your friends with it. Those are the 2 big things for the not catching
You
garbage
had
on
to
fire.
choose between the 2. Which would you choose?
Catch your friend on fire instead of the garbage.
That's what I would choose too.
Okay. Yeah, garbage does a lot of damage. It's basically the predominant way to deal damage to the boss. Okay. All right. Let's try that again.
Also, keep in mind, I think burning the garbage destroys it, so you can't roll over it.
Also, yes. It destroys it so it can't be rolled over, and it does stacking raid-wide. Also, I love how even after he's reset, he
5,
still walks around the
4,
arena like a jackass.
2,
Jackass.
1.
Summer.
Well, it's fine. You want to be the garbage man anyway. Make sure to pick up those ads in the back.
Autumn. Winter.
Yeah, that's the intermission. Kill off the last bit of these ads. Also,
You just need to be out of that, right?
You just need to be out of it. Also, I cannot do anything about those fucking ads. They can't be gripped, they can't be nothing. Okay, some of his will get naturally burned in this phase. That's fine. Oh, I am the garbage man.
Spring.
There will be 2 bombs, so one of the DPS, please get a bomb as well.
I'm standing next to one of them.
Okay, there's one of them. There we go. Both of them look like they got done. Okay, we're gonna move him to another chunk of the road.
Oh.
Yep, the bomb went off.
So I guess in phase 2.5, you need 2 people to blow the bomb.
Yes, so after the first, stand together, this is alright. Hug me. Yes, after he does the fly around and he crashes back down, there's gonna be 2 bombs. A tank and 1 DPS need to get it every rotation.
Please.
Yep, thank you, Hawthorne. Otherwise, though, it was pretty good. We're getting there. He's kind of a funky boss. We'll do 1 more pull, then we'll do break. I don't think there's anything fresh about this boss, to be honest.
It's fresh and ill.
Fresh and ill. Okay. Also, after he does the crash down, he will ignite some garbage piles naturally. That always will occur. That's not the worst. It's sort of like the soft enrage. He just keeps ramping up damage.
Don't worry, Connor, I'll heal myself.
You see my ring on the ground, you can chill in it.
I am chilling in it.
Just gotta chill for a little bit.
I got it.
Okay.
Just making sure you have
Catch
your
one again.
flash heal out.
It looks like he's back now. Okay. Otherwise, yeah, that was better. Ads in this fight are really fucking weird. They don't want to cooperate half the time, which sucks. But we
Healers
did. Okay.
stand nearest the boss just because you're gonna get healing aggro. So we want the ads to come to you by the boss.
Mhm. Okay.
Where are the Murlocs coming from?
Heaven.
5, 4,
Arcane
3,
Ent refresh, please.
2, 1.
Summer.
His opener is now ruined, Hawthorne.
It's doing him a favor. I still had it because I didn't die.
Silly cheating night elf.
Hmm?
Mobs are gonna be low.
Autumn.
Poison.
Yeah, they get basically a debuff on them that makes them take double damage. Spicy. Oh, I am the garbage man.
It's the garbage. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid running over ads because it's best to be the DPS when you bring them in through the boss.
Winter.
Pick that guy away in the distance.
Yeah, alright, this is going to be the phase 2. Remember, there's going to be 2 bombs now.
Just call it out if you're gonna take it.
How do you take it?
Same way it's the bomb.
Your bar and then go right for the box. Or not the box, but the bomb, not the
Into the bomb. Yep.
Spring.
Try to get some kicks on those caster moms. It's moving more to the center, away from the fire. I'm dreading it, not gonna lie.
Autumn.
I got the bomb in the back. Nope, there's one up still. Get it.
My fault, viewers.
Oh.
Winter.
Yep.
Both of us died.
I didn't die.
Oh, well, aren't you cute?
Jeez.
I got him, I got him.
Small defenses.
Nope, there's one on the other side of him.
No. Alright. That's fine. That's okay. We're pretty close.
E-res.
Do we even have it?
No,
You?
because we broke all the bombs. I mean, the half the raid's going on
The balls, yeah. Oh, whoops.
Shit, if you really want to.
He's at
Is your
8%. Go ahead.
Before you ram it into the box.
I'm sorry, Phil. Can you say that again?
It'll be full, your garbage meter.
The meter has to be full before it'll explode the bomb, at least.
Yeah, the meter has to be full before it explodes the bomb, but you can hit the boss with it under full.
Yeah, it's just going to be a matter of.
But you want it to be full.
But it's so
because
hard it
does more
disconnected me.
Okay, alright, let's wait for Hawthorne to come back in and res us, and then we'll take our break. But that was a 5% pull with a kind of major fumble there. Otherwise, though, that was pretty good. He'll die, just needs to get fixed up a bit. This fight is annoying.
It's bullshit. You run into the back of them, they don't die. They run into the back of your car, you die.
Yeah.
Of course.
Could you imagine if you just run over all the trash?
Yes.
I can't imagine it all the time.
That's exactly what I'm imagining.
Okay, just find a spot in the... and we'll take our break. Alright, enjoy your 15 minutes.
I'll try to be back on time.
The dogs will make him late.
I think we're in a bad spot. So close.
It's really annoying that you just keep wandering.
I'm gonna go back to the entrance. You look super handsome, Connor.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, what's up, Chug?
Oh, finally.
You like my cat form?
Chug's like, I got some shit to say.
I did, but it's too late now.
You like it?
Can't go into cat form?
No, I'm in cat form right now.
Yeah, but Torin can go into cat form, so it seems like it should be able to.
No, I'm used to Torin.
I'm an orc paladin.
You can do this form.
Meow. You get any gear yet?
Look at my healing. You got gear yet?
What'd you say?
I said, look at my healing. You think I got gear yet?
I already looked at your healing. I thought it was just a normal output, really.
It's still 16. this guy is. That's a chunky baby.
Old thick boy. My sword. Yeah. It's for burning people with flames. Let me get an enchant on. Man, my DPS gonna be dog on this fight. Because, I'm the garbage man. And I don't hit the boss in my trash sphere.
Okay.
I'll be back in 10.
But there's only 6 minutes left in the
Seconds.
break. Okay.
You don't let me finish.
You're hitting it with the dramatic pause, huh? You going for the classic Shatner?
I am returned.
I see.
The logging will not be complete. So.
How dare you?
Well, you know, I got a new computer over the break, and I did install Warcraft logs. Which isn't that big of a deal.
My log should be running. I should have all of it.
Please.
Cool. Thank you. Okay. Hawthorne, are you here?
I am.
Okay, cool. What is healing looking like on this fight at the moment? From like a damage perspective, because I am not certain as to what's happening.
I mean, we're doing okay until the bombs go off. And I
It's
don't think
just
that's a healing
bombs.
problem.
Okay, it is just bombs then. All right.
Problem is the randomness of it. So I think
Yeah.
if one DPS just calls out that they'll grab a bomb, then we don't have to worry about everybody else who doesn't call it out.
Yeah, because we always know one of the tanks is getting it. Also, I think I might actually need to swap off him because he was giving me a stack of something.
Yeah, I think that's the way it is intended, I guess. Because that toward the end, you just got it once.
Oh, I was getting trucked.
I mean, he'll likely die sooner, you know, but it's just a weird.
Yeah, the taunt is really weird.
The taunt is weird. It's like taunt him, and then I go into trash mode, and then whatever stacks you have don't clear in that amount of time because it's like instantly. So I wonder if it's okay just not to taunt him.
So I think
until after you turn into trash mode.
Yeah, I think that's the way it goes. I think one tank takes him, they'll take the tank hit, and then he'll go trash mode. Once the trash mode starts, the other tank taunts off, and then we go and we do trash, and then you'll hold him until you do trash, then I'll hold him until I do trash, and we'll just. I think that's the way we need to alternate it. It's just weird. It's a really weird swap.
Yeah, it's just such a small timer. It's like, give it to me, I go do trash. Which is weird, because if you just kept him, you would get the tank debuff, and then you'd go into trash.
Yeah, I feel like the trash should be the tank debuff. That's, I think, the thing that I find bizarre. Like, trash should be the tank debuff, not the hit
like
before
that.
getting turned into trash.
You want to, we can try it like that, where
Yeah.
get the first trash, and then I'll taunt him, and then we'll do our thing, and then I'll hold him until the next trash.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the better way to do it. Okay. I'm so terrified he's gonna pull.
Yes, it is so close.
He seems to have a very small, like, aggro window.
So refreshing.
It's because he can't see over the edge of the robot.
So, Cerulean, the way that trash or the bombs work is all the trash rotations before he flies has one bomb. After he flies and crashes back down, it'll have 2 bombs.
And yes, you have to have full trash
to hit the bomb. Otherwise, you just bounce off.
Yeah. What if it just blew up?
So you have to hit the bombs with trash pile?
You have to hit the bomb with a full trash pile.
Full trash pile. Okay.
Well, you really want to be full trash pile anyway, because it does more damage.
It does more damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is
ready check.
Is just to see who's back. Yep, this isn't a ready check for a pull. It's just to see who's back from break.
Janice isn't as usual.
Yeah, no, it's fine. He's probably walking the dog. Okay. Gonna do the real ready check now. Looks like Janice is logging in.
My launcher is choosing to initialize.
Well, it's only 400 megs. 400 megs of utter confusion.
I think we're still missing Fell and Alt. There's Fell.
There's Fell. Looks like Mr. Richard and Alt are the only ones we're missing.
Jan, I had to reinitialize. I had the same problem. I had to reinitialize like 14 times though to get it to go with any speed.
Oh no. I don't like it when you say stuff like that, Al. I think that's the Torrent version. It is.
Gross.
The Blood Elf one is so tiny.
Comparatively, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I want to see the gnome one.
Okay. Alright. Gonna do another ready check. Come on. Jan's still initializing. That one's fine. Just want to see if... Okay, so Alt's back. Harry's back.
Summer.
Uh-oh. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, drop it.
For some reason, this is forward.
Keep an Undermine Raid. Yes, I can't recall.
Okay, alright.
Go ahead and do a pull without me.
It's fine. Yeah, we accidentally pulled some trash because we accidentally pulled the boss and then had to run out the other door, so you got time.
Where'd you find this Janice guy?
I don't know. Craigslist, I think.
The DVD bargain bin.
The DVD bargain bin.
What's a DVD?
He was screwing up this anyway.
Oh my god, what are these ads? What are they doing?
Get chunked. Flea infestations and disease is doing 3.4 million damage in 4 seconds. Dispel me!
This
Disease
fight actually
free.
has me thinking Totemic because of the burst, please. And I actually have to fucking learn how to play Totemic. Just kill me. Just kill me right now. I don't want to do this. But I will for heroic because I believe in progress.
Okay, alright. Good job, everyone. That was whack. You said you're still in initialization hell, Jan?
Yeah, it's 6 megs. I think my building is having like the internet. But...
Okay, that's fine. Elle, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. You were the only other person away. Alright, so let's focus our Quan and try to fight this boss again.
Five, four,
laughing if I'm
three,
joking the other way.
2,
Yeah,
1.
Summer.
That's how you sound. Laughing.
Loaded in fresh progress bar with 180 megs. Holy shit.
Okay, and then he's gonna give me the trash. Okay, there's the trash. Cool.
What's your rings?
Autumn.
Okay, try not to light any trash on. I think I got him. There we go.
No, that's good.
Yeah, bomb very important. Okay, there's going to be 2 bombs after he lands. Finish off these ads. Try not to catch
Winter.
any trash on fire.
This guy. Some clear spots.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here. Come on, man, move. Dude, why can't you be like fucking Rick Reverb and just like motor every time? Okay, there's 2 bombs. Tank's going to get 1. One bomb down.
Spring. Trying to get him away from all that garbage. Okay, you guys are grabbing a lot of trash. Make sure to grab the bombs. I've barely gotten any trash. Autumn.
Oh, on him back, Frog. Watch the trap.
Winter.
Yep, both bombs are down. Okay, five, not 4.
What is that? So it's 4 smalls to upgrade to the large, and then after that it's 3 larges to go to the other thing. Okay. All right. That took a couple tries, but we figured it out. All right, so next we are going to Sprocket Monger Lockenstock.
Good attempt.
So it's just hard. It's this way. Yeah. Watch out for the cars. They probably still kill you.
Summer.
Oh, look, garbage fires.
My people are like, "What the hell?" This guy's got a problem.
It's fine.
It's a dumpster fire. That's all.
No, that was the last boss.
Summer.
Guess I think it's this way. Can we?
Don't murder me!
I hate these cars.
The thing that I hate is the mines, where it's like, I could just sneak on by, like, through here, and I won't have to deal with it. It's like, no, it's a minefield. What the hell was that?
Wait, you could drive here?
Yep.
Yes. There was like a balloon on top of one of the
license.
I rely on my extra action. There is no clear path from the Undermine spawn to the new boss. It's just trash heavy.
Okay. Let's see what this giant goo man does.
Lobicus.
No.
Mini boss.
So you can take the pipes to avoid a lot of the stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about pipes.
Summer.
Okay. Alright. We're gonna die.
I don't do that. Oh god, there's so many.
Yeah. I didn't make much of it. Somebody else would have set up the change.
Roger, staying with you. Save me.
I would say smart, but I have died twice already. Pipes.
That's what the man said.
Yeah, the ones that go above the...
Let's kill this guy. He's just casting back here.
Go that way. Can't go this way. It seems like a shorter route.
How do we get back to the... I almost got run over
Back.
again.
I have to go back through the bosses.
Maybe for an hour before raid, we can come
Autumn.
in here and do like a watch out.
Like, map it out.
Well, not just map it out, but like do a ad clear. Just clear everything in here. Do a BOE grind just to clear out all the ads.
There's so much trash.
Where's it coming from? Holy crap.
It's just the zone. It's just full of trash. And the mini boss, I think, was just spawning more trash. There's like the line generator thing. Gotta kill the stationary globular dudes.
The guy that's casting is an ambient spawn. If you walk near slime, you'll like.
Oh, he just exists. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you res me when you get here?
Yeah, of course. Well, no, I can't. I'm actually in combat.
Oh,
I can
okay.
battle res.
It's okay. We've all been in combat this whole time.
Well, it's like, wonder why they're not summoning because they're fighting the whole time. Oh, they turn around right here.
Okay. All right. We did it. Let's just go inside and we'll summon the dead.
Hey, loot. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Okay, stop.
There's one more.
One in here. I think they keep spawning.
Maybe we ought to do some market testing.
Okay. All right. Can you get some furniture up, Phil?
I'm in combat.
Oh, okay. Are you the last? Please, sir, be the last.
No.
Oh, great. That guy's just evading.
I wonder if this stuff is just teleporting from stuff that people pulled on the way back.
Possibly, it could just be the tethers.
It's likely not, and I say that because I tried to rerun the path that I died on originally.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so this is Sprocketmonger Lock and Stock. This is a pure single target boss that we are lusting on pull. So his main mechanic is these conveyor belts and these 4 like platforms here. What he's going to do periodically throughout the fight is he's going to do an ability called Wire Transfer, where he'll block off platforms. Pretty much all you're going to do is if it's electrified, don't stand on it. That's about it. For the most part, all the ranged, you guys can huddle up around the center here. The platforms are the only things that become electrified, not the conveyor belts. So he'll just randomly electrify platforms throughout the course of the fight. He will then have an ability called Screw Up. This is a chase marker that will be put on random people. It's going to cause drills to come up out of the ground. Just move away and like move over to the edge and just drop them away from the rest of the group. There is then the tank mechanic, which is called Gravigunk and Pyro Party. So the way that ends up working, Krog, is every time he melees you, he gives you a stack of Gravigunk. And then he's going to cast a Pyro Party, which is basically a bomb. It's a proximity bomb with fall-off. Pretty much wherever he's getting tanked, which should be probably on, like, one of the safe spots around the center here. Like, one of these... Whatever one of the safe of the 4 platforms are.
There's a whole bunch of trash pouring in. Hold on.
Oh, no, you're fine. I didn't realize that we had a bunch of trash.
I wonder why I couldn't change talents. I was in combat.
Okay, we'll have a brief intermission for the trash party.
Random trash.
Probably killed all the trash in the zone.
If it makes you feel any better, after this boss, we have to run all the way back to the Collagio.
That does. It makes me feel so good. Still in combat.
Yep, I'm still in combat too.
Yep.
Alright.
More trash is coming.
This should count for the weekly, so we get it done.
It should, yeah. Okay, well, while the trash is running, I'll try to explain the rest of this fight. Oh, no.
This one's actually called the Trash Master. Nice.
Yeah, I guess I'll just keep going. So, pretty much all you have to do is run to the edge of the platform, and then we swap at the Pyro Party. The last big mechanic that he has is his inventions. So, basically what's going to occur is he's going to call in inventions on this left, right, and center conveyor belt. The inventions are blazing beams, which fire lines across the arena, a rocket barrage, which fires random rockets that you just need to dodge, and then a mega magnet, which will pull you to the center. If I remember right, the blazers are on the left, the rockets are on the right, and the magnets will be in the center. For the beams, just stand in between where the beams are so you don't get hit. For the rockets, just move around the rockets. For the magnets, you're going to run away from the center, and then you will get pulled. You just want to not touch the center. After a good little bit of time, he's going to do an ability called Beta Launch, where he's going to launch us all to the back. When this happens, apparently Melee can just run up. He's going to go like all the way against that wall. Melee will run up the right conveyor. Range will run up the center conveyor. I do not know why we're all still locked in combat. I'm thinking what we'll do, throw a battle res, and we'll just pull and wipe on the boss.
That'll clear it up.
So, throw a soul stone on someone, and then die. There are death holes right here.
Stand in electricity.
Please die. Jump off.
Oh, you can jump off too? Cool. Don't release. Boss is that way. You want to go that way. Okay. Alright, we good? People change their talents now?
Looks like it.
Oh, thank God. Alright, we'll fix that fucking mess in post.
Is that ST? Is this ST or AoE?
This is pure single target.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so we have 7 minutes left on food, so let's go ahead and drop
Yeah,
another
let's just throw down another feast. Alright. Otherwise, this fight on this difficulty isn't too bad. The heroic mechanic is an absolute nightmare, and we'll talk about that when we get there. The way that the platforms get electrified seems to be static, so it seemed as though these back two platforms were the two that got electrified first. So... Oh, also, just stay away from these two middle conveyor belts here. Just don't mess with those. They only spawn traps and go laterally to throw you into the, like, fire on either side. They have no other purpose. Okay. I know that it wasn't the best explanation, but does everyone get the general gist of this encounter? Okay.
Letters that go.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, I watched the video, so I mean.
Alright, well, we'll just do it live. It'll be fine.
Oh boy, nice.
They're not wrenches, they're screws.
They are screws, and make sure you don't run them into the rest of the raid.
Is it lost on both? One is lost.
Yeah, once he's situated.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Oh, I just run. Oh, you got the fire.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, maybe you got it back.
Yep, I got him back. Okay. Now we can swap. Or maybe we don't. I don't know. I think we swap because I need to lose this grab a gun. Okay, this is wire transfer. It looks like these front two. So move back here.
Autumn.
Oh, okay. Take him from me. Okay, dodge the missiles. Yeah, we want to try to keep him near the center, because we have to run out to the edges to drop him.
Yeah,
Radio.
so take him from us so I can get really damage.
Oh, take him from you. Okay. Okay, alright, get off to the sides. Oh no.
Winter.
Okay. Looks like we're fine here. Okay, this is going to be, I believe, the intermission. He's going to throw us back to the center. So just move up the middle of the conveyor belt. A lot of damage that's going to come there. Okay, wire transfer is just on the right side, or the left side. Okay, so now inventions are going to be empowered, which means that the pulse is going to be bigger for the waves. That's like the biggest. Okay. Oh shit.
This is awful.
Okay, to the other side.
Summer.
Okay, on this one, make sure to dodge the rockets. Take it back now. Yeah. No, you. And he has another wonky taunt.
What's that gravity is very fast.
Okay, get ready for magnets. There's gonna be. Okay. Oh, I'm stunned too. Oh god, this is bad. I'm gonna get nuked. Okay. Sorry, Hawthorne.
Kill me, Hawthorne.
Yeah, they're catty cornered.
I have no movement cooldown. I cannot defeat the fucking conveyor belt. Come on. Okay, this is gonna be another. Oh. Okay.
I happened to be on the first one.
I didn't realize that when he does
Winter.
that push, it's relative to your facing. Okay, you're doing great.
We do have a battle rest, so let's get
Yeah, that'd be. Who? It's me. Grab him back for you, Krog. Okay.
Easy.
Very hectic boss, but not too terrible.
that was chaotic.
Yeah. Okay, alright, so now we gotta go back to the Galagio.
Galagio.
No.
Huh, it's funny.
Oh.
You're like, I get it.
Thankfully, we killed, I think, all the trash in a 30-mile radius, so hopefully getting back isn't too difficult.
Take me, Chug. Mush. Oh, let's rock. Go forward.
That's what I get for like looking away for a second.
We need to find that now.
Summer.
I almost wonder if it would be faster just to die and res.
It might just be faster to die and fucking go to the center before you go to the Galagio, yeah.
Summer.
I got some fresh trash coming.
Oh joy.
This is gonna be a new thing where we just go to a boss and wipe.
Just to get rid of all the trash.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Over here, Arlecat. I'm just kidding. Not over here. This way. We're going the right way. There's only one entrance here.
Yeah. I'm now locked in combat, so I can't remount, so. Just go up those stairs up at the front, I think.
There are enemies up there, so.
Yeah. There's also a bomb. Where's my raid? Hello, bomb. Okay. All right. Are we mostly intact? Do we have to talk to Glazla? No, he's on fire. Okay.
There's so much trash coming to us.
Let's just not think about it.
It's all the trash.
Summer.
So overall, the only thing I dislike about this raid is the amount of trash.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the boss is still chaotic. Well, that last boss was really chaotic.
I think that last boss is just supposed to be super chaotic. I think that's just.
I truly think the trash is the final boss.
This is definitely one of the raids where I feel like I've spent more time doing trash than anything else. In a way, this is like the polar opposite of Palace, because Palace is like really light on the trash, minus the hilarious bug trash.
So much fire.
Come on.
Okay, so the next boss is the one-armed bandit. So he's gonna mark the next difficulty increase for raid bosses in this tier. He's a very unique boss, but he's reasonably mechanics light. He just has they seem to really like one big linchpin mechanic. So where do we go?
Up here, probably. Peacekeeper.
It's my first time in here too.
Which boss is this?
It's one-armed bandit is the next one.
I'm guessing he's a slot machine or something, huh?
It's a slot machine.
Easy as pie. Come on. Gallywix wants a fight? We'll give it to him.
Oh no, cash.
Oh god, cutscene.
Cutscene. Oh, we get to explode a door. And Gazlo's no longer on fire.
Okay.
You ready to talk? What? You think you're gonna yap at me till I roll over?
Oh my god, is this really just a trash gauntlet? Oh god, that's a movement speed buff.
Was not expecting that.
Things are running out, so that's good. Jump.
I think this might be a gauntlet?
I just got shut down.
Me too. I crashed.
Awesome.
Anybody else crash?
Nope. It really is.
Oh god, I'm stunned. It's a long
Yeah, you're getting shut down.
taking all my money. What an
Yeah.
asshole.
My bitcoins.
I will say they did a great job with the music.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh god.
I want to click that quick.
That's probably for the achievement.
Yeah.
Oh, it gives you 50% increased damage.
Winter.
Oh, that seems good.
God, the healer grabbed it.
Perfect. He still clicked it even though it said it was for an achievement. Probably hard mode. Click.
No, actually, easy mode.
Yeah, so the little glowy bottles on the table, like right there, will give you 50% damage.
That's good to know. Also, I love how the random gamblers start out as neutral and they become hostile as you walk by. You know, that makes sense. Okay.
Get back to work, sir. Hot trash.
Spring.
I like how we can flee. We're the bad guys in this game.
I mean, we've always been the bad guy.
Yeah. It's really nailing it home.
My computer is not liking this place.
Oh no.
Hard on the old frame rates, huh?
There's so much trash.
Yeah, I mean the detail in all the zones in this new zone is just incredible.
I did like the hopeful. There's not any trash inside once you get in there. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that too. I remember that too. Exactly 2 minutes ago, yeah.
Yeah. Nice to have hopes and dreams.
It is. It really is. Yeah, then we go this way.
Quick restart. Just my game.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Did anybody unlock this campsite yet?
No. How do you do it?
Is it like talk to a bunch of frogs and
It's like some shit. You can do it on game. Like something with rats.
Yeah, I unlocked it.
I need to do
It's
that.
not real difficult.
Okay, that's good. I think this is the most in a raid in possibly like 2 expansions.
I think this is the trash for the next raid too.
Yeah, that's how it feels.
Something tells me this one's rigged. Let the games begin.
Okay, alright. We've made it past all the trash to the one-armed bandit. Oh my god.
And no security.
Okay, so the one-armed bandit is a 2-phase fight, and much like a lot of the other bosses in this raid, he has one major mechanic that basically is all his complexity. So this is a single target fight predominantly with I think 3 major priority adds occasionally. So you're probably going to want to set it up as cleave. So as you can see, there's the one-armed bandit, and he's got some assistants with him. So what's going to happen is he is going to cast an ability called Spin to Win. This is going to summon 3 real assistant adds. Each ad will have a unique symbol over their head. When they die, they drop a token. The goal of this fight is to insert the tokens in all the combinations available to advance to phase 2. The tokens are Flame, Coin, Bomb, and Shock. Basically, every combination of tokens that we feed into the one-armed bandit will spit out a mechanic. I'm just going to cover these really quick. I don't expect you to remember them, but hey, if you do, that's good. So, Flame plus Coin is raid-wide AoE. That's all it is. It's a high amount, raid-wide AoE. Coin and Bomb summon 5 small bomb ads that fixate the player. Flame and Bomb summons 3 large ads that fixate players. Shock and Flame summons a pylon that fires projectiles. Shock and Bomb summons a pylon that summons small little bomblet ads. Coin and Shock summons a pylon that sucks players in. Now, if you noticed, all the shock ones give pylons. Pylons have a unique little secondary mechanic, which is every time he casts Spin to Win, so every time he casts the assistance for the next phase, any active pylons will be triggered again. So ideally, we want to hold all of the shock mechanics to the back end of the phase. We want to deal with all the non-shock mechanic combinations first. Outside of pylons and coins, there's a couple other mechanics. The first one is called Payline. What this is he's going to fire 2 large poker chips out of himself in lines, basically. They will be marked by a dark blue path. These poker chips have a unique mechanic. If you get close to them while they are rolling out, you get a damage and healing buff. If, however, you get hit by the poker chip, you take a good amount of damage and you are stunned. Once the poker chip from the play line hits a wall, it will do a small amount of raid-wide AoE burst, and some DPS needs to go to the back and use an extra action button to throw it again. The reason you throw this again is so that the poker chip will get off the field. If the poker chips from Payline stay on the field, the boss gets a ramping damage done buff. So people need to make sure that they're going to and disposing of the chips. He then has an ability called Foul Exhaust. This is a damage and a healing absorb on the whole raid. It just happens periodically. His tank hit is called the Big Hit. He hits the tank for a high amount of physical and magical damage, and it will leave an electrical patch. We just swap every electrical patch generated. And then lastly, there's an interaction between the pylons and the electrical patches. Basically, if one of the tanks clicks on a pylon near an electrical patch, it will get rid of that electrical patch. I don't know how relevant that is, but it's a mechanic. In addition, there is an ability called Withering Flames. Withering Flames is a dot that must be dispelled. It reduces maximum health every tick. When it is dispelled, it fires off some flame waves. I am uncertain if getting hit by those flame waves gives people stacks of the dot. But either way, if you see that you have the Withering Flame dot, move away from the raid and wait to get dispelled. Once he reaches 30%, or we insert all 6 combinations of chips, what is going to happen is he enters Cheat to Win. At this point, what ends up occurring is we have 1 minute and 40 seconds to kill the boss or he hard enrages. During this time, anytime that he would have cast Payline, which are the poker chips, instead what is going to happen is he's going to do a couple different mechanics. He'll either do linked machines where he fires fire beams towards the pylons. He will do an ability called Hot Heat, which marks 2 players 4 fire beams. Move these away from the raid and then you get blasted. Scattered Payout, which is just pulsing large raid-wide damage. And then lastly, the Explosive Jackpot, which wipes the raid. I know that's a lot. Does anyone have any questions?
So Payline, you want to avoid, but you want to be near the to get the damage buff?
Yeah, you need to be near the chip to get the damage buff. So don't get hit by it, but you have to be pretty close. And it gives you a pretty sizable damage and healing buff. It's probably something that we're going to have to lean on a good deal in Heroic for the extra damage that we need for this fight, but you do not want to get hit by it, because it does a pretty sizable amount of damage and it's a stun. And
Okay,
that is-
yeah, just gonna have to see what it looks like.
Yeah, they're big purple beams is how they're marked, and then there will be these giant rolling poker chip. Otherwise, I think this one's probably just we need to see it kind of a fight, so let's just get into it. And we will not lust until phase 2 on this one.
5.
So remember, we're going to kill these ads first.
2, 1.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we have fire. We need to kill these ads. Looks like there's fire and bomb. Put it into him with your extra action button. Okay, so that was Flame and Coin, which is large AoE. Okay, so remember, we cannot do Flame and Coin again.
Auto.
Okay, spin to win. This is going to be another ad
Winter.
set. Okay, do Coin and Bomb.
Those are the fixates, correct?
Yeah. Okay. Get that bomb in, kill the lightning ad, don't take its chip. Okay, DPS these down.
Whoa.
Oh shit! What happened there?
Okay. The fixates. It looks like they fix it and blow up. Yeah.
Oh, they fixate?
Yeah, it seems as though they fixate and blow up.
Oh, wait. All right, done.
Yep. That's another set of chips. Let's keep this alive. Let's just see. We've seen most of the mechanics pretty much. Just limp through it. We didn't lose too many people.
Yeah. Hi.
It's fine.
I was watching Cerulink. He moved the chip. He was like, "Get out of here, chip."
Probably get a healer up.
Okay, next spin to win. Let's do. I think we have to do shock.
Do shock and flame.
Do shock and flame. What Arlex said. Someone grab that shock token and feed him into the boss, please. Kill that bomb token. Okay, that is a pylon. It's gonna pull some. Oh, those are really annoying.
You guys ready in 20 seconds.
Okay.
Do you want another healer or do you want DPS?
Let's keep with. There's for right now.
Okay, 5 seconds and get zeros up. Get them up.
We haven't bloodlusted yet.
We're not going to. Just wait.
Lucky.
Do bomb and shock.
Bomb and shock. Yes, but prioritize bomb and shock. We need to make sure that we feed those in first. Okay, get that shock chip into him.
Zeros, you have the shock chip. You need to go. There you go.
Use your extra action button. Good job. Okay, this is going to be another pylon. Let's move them away from the pylons. These are another set of fixates. Stay. Yes, these down, people who are not being fixated. CC.
Good job, guys.
Okay, phase 2, lust.
What is
Okay. All right, so what he's gonna do? Replace Payline with a bunch of stuff. We have 1 minute and we have 140 to kill him. Most other mechanics will just repeat. So just deeps hard. Here comes the Payline. Remember to keep taking care of those poker chips. A poker chip in the back that needs. Okay. Gonna be damaged.
Oh, it missed him.
Okay, line again.
Okay, this is gonna be the big heal.
Auto.
Make sure you use your cooldowns.
The poker chip's supposed to hit the boss.
No, you just need to make sure that they're not on the field because they give them a damage amp.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. This is actually a fun boss. I like this one.
I do too. Okay, this is it. Kill him. 2%. Push.
We got this.
Cool.
Nice job, guys.
Oh, that fight is fun.
It's a fun fight. I like it.
Well, a lot going on, but it was pretty cool.
It was fun
Yeah.
fight. I enjoyed that.
Oh, hell yes. Drink it.
Oh,
Nice.
That, I think that's one of the best trinkets.
Like the house
It's
of
like everybody wants it.
Oh no. Hey, you got it, man.
I'm gonna roll it just in case. In case I get the 100 and we go to the split.
Is the bottle dang 2 times?
Look, the tie.
Is the bottle service a healing trinket? I have no clue. What does that mean?
It looks like it is a healing trick.
Yeah, it's healing.
Okay. Okay, on to Muggsy. How do we get out of this room? Oh, we go up the stairs. Okay. This is the boss I was dreading. Muggsy.
Oh, good, there's trash.
Oh, shit.
No, there couldn't be trash, huh?
Summer.
I liked how that boss transitioned into a straight just kill phase. You did all this crap, and all of a sudden, just kill him. No,
that was a really fun fight, actually.
Yeah.
Also, good job. One didn't fumble the poker chips, really. The only reason we even had people die was we didn't know the fixates immediately exploded if you're too close.
Talk about the pogature mechanic again, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Sure. Which part of it? The stand near it bit or the get rid of it bit?
Does it pop on somebody? I saw the chip out, but I
Yeah.
wasn't sure like what was going on. So.
Yeah, so the way that the chips work is when he does Payline, he throws out the chip. And if you stand near the chip, you get the damage and healing amp. Once the chip hits the wall, it'll do a little burst of damage and the chip will lay on the ground. When the chip is on the ground, it gives the boss a stacking buff. It's called like paid out or something like that. So a DPS or a healer or whoever's nearby needs to grab the chip and roll it again. When the chip is rolled the second time, you can still get the buff from it, but also it will make it so that when it impacts the next wall, the chip will be destroyed.
Okay. So that's pretty much pick it up and hit an extra action button or something?
Yeah, you get an extra action button and you just roll it.
So the blue line while it's rolling is the damage buff?
Yes, it's a damage and healing. Well, it's not while... Well, yeah, it's while it's rolling. While the chip is active. And you have to get close to it to get the buff.
You just have to stand next to the line that... The blue line, just stand like right on the edge of it. So do we want to kick the poker chip back like into melee so everybody can get the buff?
Yeah, that would probably be ideal. You want to basically run it past as much of your clumped DPS as you can to keep damage uptime. Okay. Wow, the door just closed. That's rude as fuck. Okay. Okay, so this is Muggsy. The first thing you'll notice, this room is weird as fuck. The room is part of his mechanics. So this is technically a two-phase fight with an intermission. We're going to be discussing the phases as basically red phase and blue phase. All right. So what it happens, just straight up, this is a single target fight with some priority adds. We lost in phase 2. And we're going to need to have the raid split in half while also having some groups based off of, I guess, which group you're in. So, first things first, Muggsy himself, in order to change his phases, we need to have a majority of the raid standing on either the blue side or the red side. So whatever side that most of us are standing on at the start of the fight will dictate what phase we're in, okay? Because I wrote it down first, we'll talk about red side first.
So before we get into that, when it's split, can we have 10 on one side, 10 on the other, and one person go back and forth?
No. We're not splitting the raid. This is for some other stuff.
Okay.
We just need to have groups assigned because there's some really funky mechanics. So the first thing on red side is an ability called Earthshaker Jail. What this is 2 players are going to get marked with soaks. We want some DPS and a healer to go into each one of those soaks, and then the rest of the raid that isn't soaking standing outside. The reason for this is multi-purpose and it's mainly for heroic, but we need to understand the way that it functions to get it down. So after the soaks, which are the jails, pop, all the people that were in the soak will be trapped in a fight pit with an earth elemental. That earth elemental is going to do 2 things. He's going to cast a ability which needs to be kicked, which is called Pay Respects, and he's going to do a frontal cone in a random direction. The people inside of the jail need to DPS him down. While that is happening, and there's 2 of these, basically 1 for each one of these markers I put out here. You want to put them side by side, but not overlapping. Then what will end up happening is Muggsy is going to cast an ability called Frost Shatter Boots on everyone who is not inside of the fight pits. On normal, this will just give you some damage and some ice mechanics. On heroic, this will give you a lance that you have to use to destroy the jails. So we won't worry about that right now. Basically, what I'm going to need is when someone gets the jails, I need 2 healers that are always going to go into the jails, and I'm gonna need just a couple DPS, about four of them, so it's like a 5 stack each, to go inside the jails. So that's the first thing for red side. That is the major mechanic for red side. The Frost Shatter Boots, which are the people who are not inside the jails, you're going to get ice mechanics, and you're going to take some damage. It's going to be fine. There's then another ability, which is on red side, called Storm Fury Finger Guns. What is going to happen is Muggsy is going to target one person, and he's going to start firing a cone at you. You need to turn him away from the raid and face tank the cone. Then the last ability in this is the tank hit, which is called Molten Gold Knuckles. Basically, Krog, he's going to punch us so hard all of our money flies out and turns to fucking liquid. After the tank gets sent flying, the co-tank taunts. If you are the tank that gets sent flying, you are going to run along the wall, like the back walls, dropping off molten golden puddles. Until your debuff runs out, then you return to the boss. That is red side. Is there any questions on red side? It's weird. I understand.
The only question is, oh my god, there's another side?
Yes, that was just the first side. So now we'll go over to blue side. So blue side is the simpler of the 2 sides, but it is not by any means easier. So blue side, as soon as blue side starts, there are going to be 2 turret ads, which are like electroshockers, that are going to spam cast Chain Lightning. These need to die very quickly because their Chain Lightning is old school Chain Lightning, so it ramps in damage every jump. These 2 ads, once they get to 80% health, will get stunned and take double damage for 12 seconds. So range, focus one down, melee on the boss, cleave the other one down. The second mechanic on blue side is a thing called Unstable Crawler Mines. And this is probably the most difficult mechanic in the whole fight. What Unstable Crawler Mines do is there will be one mine that is going to fixate you for every single player, basically. So every player gets a mine. These mines are detonated by running into them. We need to detonate these mines because if you don't do it in like good fashion, they go turbo and do like a triple damage explosion. So what happens is basically everyone is going to need to soak their mine, but we can't have everyone soak all of their mines at the same time. We need to kind of stagger them off, and we'll do that by your raid group. So once the mechanic comes out, raid group 1, soak your mines. Then hold, wait a second, wait for the raid to recover. Raid group 2, soak your mines. Raid group 3, soak your mines. Raid group 4, and then 5, etc. Once all mines are soaked, that's the big hurdle of blue side done. There's also going to be an ad, which is a goblin guided rocket. This will be a big meteor soak that we need to alternate even and odd groups soaking. After you soak it, there will be a little fire puddle, so you want to run it off to the wall. And then after it's soaked, after the fire puddle is dropped, a volunteer rocketeer ad will come out. And that has to be DPS down. Muggsy also has an ability called Spray and Pray. This is functionally the same as finger guns. So it's going to be a cone, it's going to target some people, or target a person, turn it away from the raid, and just tank it. The last mechanic is the tank mechanic for blue side. The tank mechanic for blue side is called Double Whammy. What is going to happen? One of the DPS is going to get marked with a big line. If you get that line, stop moving. A tank has to intercept you, and use a defensive cooldown so you don't die.
So we can guarantee that they do die if we don't use a defensive cooldown?
We can guarantee that they'll take a fuck ton of damage if we don't. Just us getting in the way should make it survivable, but we want a defensive cooldown to ensure higher mitigation values.
Can't wait to do this on heroic.
Yeah. We lost 10 mechanics ago. That's fine. So the last thing, there's two more things about this fight. At 40%, he's going to do it in an intermission. This intermission is pretty simple. He's going to target a random player. Everyone move out of the way from where that random player was. He's going to charge. And then he's basically going to do 2 giant cones that rotate in a clockwise fashion. Just don't be in the cones. Very simple. He'll do this 3 times. Once all that is done, we go into the real meat of this fight, which is phase 2. At the start of phase 2, Muggsy bloodlusts, so that's when we bloodlust. And now all the mechanics from red side and all the mechanics from blue side will be happening at the same time.
Oh.
That's the fight.
That's it?
Yep, that's everything.
Yes. Let us
We got
go.
18 minutes to kill this guy and the final boss.
Okay, so let's start on blue side because blue side is a little easier to deal with.
That's double whammy, right?
Yes.
Do we-
Go ahead.
Do we need to arrange the groups that are going to be going into the fighting pit?
Yeah, L left.
Yeah. So for in the fighting pit, I need a healer for each fight pit, and I need 4 DPS that are willing to always go in and soak. Melee would be preferable.
We go in, we have to kill the ad, right?
Yes.
How often does it happen?
I would say about probably once every like 30 or 40 seconds. It's fairly frequent from what I understand.
I can change a talent, get touch of death like every 60 seconds.
I mean, if you can do it and you wouldn't mind doing that, that probably wouldn't be a bad choice, but it's really up to you.
So what about groups 3 and 4?
Yeah, and then just throw a healer into each of those.
Yep. And
I'm thinking just have the priests. Cat can go into with group 3 and Hawthorne group 4.
Works.
Okay. Also, if one of the people from group 3 or group 4 ends up getting the soak, we'll need one person to run in. But otherwise, we'll just do that for now. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. I'm gonna assign Harry group 3 as group 3 backup, and I will be group 4 backup.
All right. Let's just do this fight. I think everyone was ready. Yes, everyone was ready. All right. You ready to deal with this boss?
4.
Nope.
3, 2, 1.
Remember, stay on the DPS down these ads. Okay, get the one in the back. Okay, these are mines. Oh, alright. Doesn't look like it's everyone. Remember to detonate these mines off. Stagger them a little bit. Okay, move that off to the side a little and soak this. This is the Rocketeer. We would have to alternate these on Heroic. And then there's an ad that's gonna come down.
This is so cool.
We need to get rid of that other mine. Whoever's on it, detonate it. Whoever it's focusing, there you go.
Dennis.
Okay, just hold that. Everyone move away from him.
Winter.
We need to move. Other side, other side. Oopsies. I forgot about that bit. So if he hits 100% energy, he insta-kills the raid.
Look at his ability.
Awesome.
He's got like 2 gaps.
That's
Sorry. That was pretty funny.
You're fine. It was one of those things. I'm like, we should be phasing him soon. And I saw his energy at 98. And I'm like, oops.
How you detonate the mine again?
What was that?
How you detonate the mine?
You just run into it with your face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easier said than done. I was running.
Yeah, you just run into it with your face. That's apparently all you need to do. It fixates on you. Otherwise, that blue side wasn't too bad. It seems as they've changed the mines so they're not all at once. They're a little bit more staggered naturally. Whether or not that continues into higher difficulties, I do not know. Someone keep an eye on Muggsy's energy for me, and when he hits like 85, we'll switch sides. And in order to switch sides, I need everyone to transition over to the other side. Other than that, is there any questions? That actually didn't go too terrible.
I will try to pick up some of the calls. On the blue side, at the very least.
That's fine. Can we get a cabinet for Cerulean since he's running? Because, Grandpa likes hitting the release button.
Cerulean.
So used to classic.
You get that weak
Oh, I
aura, you
know.
have to hold the button.
Yeah. Get the "Don't release, you apes" thing that just pops up right on your face.
I'm ready, sorry. Good.
You're fine. You're A-okay. We had to wait for Cerulean anyway. Let me know when you're ready, Cerulean. Okay.
Freeze buff?
Yeah.
5.
It's great. I have no responsibilities.
2.
You have to cabinet.
Summer.
That's different.
Yep, melee DPS these down. Okay, I'll soak that. That's a soak.
Yeah, that's a soak. I mean, you could probably. You don't have ice block, I mean.
Autumn.
Double whammy. Okay, so if you get the double whammy, you need to stop moving. Okay, hold that in a direction and stop moving.
85%?
No, you just drag that all over. Everyone
Sorry.
to the red side. Okay, this is gonna be fight pits. Okay. Soak those side by side. That's pretty okay.
Okay, so that would have been group 2 and 3 and 4.
Helped me out of it.
That's interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
Take him from me, Krog. Owie.
You can't shoot
Yeah.
through the rocks either.
Winter.
No, basically whoever's inside the... Whoever inside the fight pit is the only ones that can damage the elemental.
No, I meant like
You
if
have to
you're
be firmly
outside.
in the middle.
Okay, so I took the 4 you from you before, right before the peak buff.
Yeah, right before the hit went off.
And I'm stunned now for
75.
Okay, move that off to the side. Hold still.
Am I gonna die?
You should be okay.
Okay, get over to the next side.
Aw. Not fast enough on the train.
Yeah, moving forward, if you get the ring around you, the soak ring, you want to try to move it closer to that wall.
Yeah, a bit closer to the wall. That was fine because it was the first time we'd seen the mechanic. Don't release.
That was the second time we seen the mechanic.
Oh, that soak ring.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's like
The fire
three
was right in the
soaks.
middle of the.
Yeah, no, the fire one was, yeah.
To be fair, it was the first time I saw it.
Yeah. So, I'm reading with the golden knuckles thing. I didn't have a button or anything. It says move along the edge and
You
remove
have to
text.
you just have to keep moving. You can't stop, is what I understand it as.
Okay. Yeah, because I really made a mess. A big mess.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay.
Make sure you repair.
Yeah.
How important is it to break all the walls?
On this difficulty, not horribly important. Just make sure that you kill the ad. Make sure you kill the ad and make sure the people in the fight pits can get out. On heroic, the people that get marked with the ice will get an ice lance that fires at them that need to break all the walls with, because if you don't break a wall, you just insta-die.
So those want to be kind of near the wall too. So group, one person go to square, one person go to moon, and then groups 3 will go to square, group 4 will go to moon.
Yeah, for the soak fight pit teams.
Yep.
Okay, Arlick, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Alright. It seems as though the ads always spawn in the same spots, so Range, just get ready to kill the one in the back.
3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Okay, range in the back. Okay, watch your feet, mans are coming out.
Is the ad in the back dealt with?
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna move him to the wall for the soak. Woo! Yeah, mine.
Okay, move that to the wall.
Expert cerulean.
Okay, now that start moving Muggsy back to the middle, so that way we won't be too far away for the transition. Okay, get him across the line. Everyone move. I do not like how he lollygag.
Yeah.
Okay, get those to the thing.
Winter.
Fight pit teams into the fight pits.
We have me and Hayden, and one of them was Zeros, so it'll be a second.
Okay.
It's way easier.
And these fucking golden hands slap.
Alright, we are at 75%.
Ready, near the to transition. Transition now. Everyone across.
Spring.
Okay, this is gonna do the same thing. Kill this ad.
Range,
Wait,
the ads on the other side.
Take him from me, Krog.
Okay, mines are out.
Yep, get close to the wall.
Okay, detonate one of them. Detonate second.
Okay, get ready for the soak. Move to the wall. Move to the wall. Okay, go back around the center. You got the double whammy, Krog? Get that out. Start moving him to the edge.
He's at 78.
Transition.
86.
Transition.
Get over.
Transition. Okay, 2%, and then we're gonna go to intermission. Take him back.
Move to square moon, other side.
He'll hold. Okay, this is the intermission. He's gonna stop it. Just stay behind. Or directly in front. There works. Okay, he's gonna target another person. He's gonna charge. He's gonna do it again.
Just
Yeah. So last one. Okay, Lust. Go hard. Every mechanic now. Sides of the room don't matter.
Winter.
okay, abs are up.
Bombs.
Range. We have 2 battle reses. Get Fellboy and Harry up. Get this other ad down and detonate that mine.
Okay, fight pit teams.
To the wall. There is going to be a loose ad.
Okay, go. Yeah.
Loose ad, kill it.
Yeah.
Spring.
It's fine. Okay, finger guns, stay up. I'm double whammy. I got it. Up, get that ring out. Move those away.
So I take it harder in rage once he hits 100 energy.
Yes, yep. At 100 energy, this is a hard.
Summer.
Goodbye, cruel world. Oh, I'm alive? Oh, here it comes.
Not anymore.
Okay, alright, that's the whole fight. That's the whole fight.
Get him tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get
Oh,
it
yeah.
tomorrow. No question. Alright, that was pretty good. So tomorrow we'll mop up Muggsy, and then we'll do Galliarix, then we'll move on to Heroic.